Lance Erikson, what you did to me, not cool. We were a tag team. If you just let me burn like that, oh, it wasn't justice. But next time, that's right. Next time.
All right. Welcome back, professional wrestling fans. Match
served.
number 3 this morning on NWA Mountain State Wrestling. It's going to be the Canadian Lion, Lance Erikson, going one-on-one against Justice. I, of course, am the Outlaw Rockstar, Sweet Stephen Hensley. I'd like to invite you fans to stick with us after this match. When we get back from the next commercial break, it's going to be a big main event. It's going to be the team of Bad Karma going up against Johnny Blast and Stroh the Maestro of Wrestling in a fantastic tag team main event. Back to the match at hand, though. The Canadian Lion, Lance Erikson, and Justice. No love lost here. The Canadian Lion really taking it to Justice in a tag match recently where Justice was his partner. Erikson felt Justice wasn't quite up to snuff and nailed him with a spine buster and walked away from the match, handing over the victory to the opposing team. And Justice out for a little bit of retribution this morning. As you see Lance Erikson having words with some of the fans at ringside, Justice being very patient, waiting for his moment in this one. And Justice and Erikson continue to circle one another while looking for an opening. Justice powering Erikson into the corner there. As big as Erikson is, don't think for a moment that Justice isn't up to snuff. He is a very strong, very powerful competitor. Lance Erikson taking his time. And now Justice and Erikson locking up again, and this time Erikson muscling Justice over into the corner. Referee asking for a clean break, and Erikson does not give it to him as he nails Justice, but Justice answering in kind, and he rocks Erikson with a stiff shot to the jaw that sent Erikson down to the mat, and Erikson very surprised, very angered at that turn of events. Erikson being very, very cautious. He knows he's up against a very skilled competitor in Justice this morning. And Justice knows he's got to give Erikson everything he has if he wants to walk out with a victory. And he's doing a great job of staying on top of things there. He's got a great armbar on him, holding on to the wrist lock. And Erikson looking for a position to get out of this. And using his strength and his size, just walks on over to the ropes, drapes his foot across the bottom line. That's going to break that up real quick. See Erikson there, shaking that right hand of his. Goes back to a collar and elbow tie up, and this time he comes out on top with an armbar, rotates the arm, holding on to the wrist lock. And what I was going to say earlier, you saw Erikson shaking that wrist. When a guy as big and powerful as either Erikson or Justice has an armbar and a wrist lock on you, they can do a lot of damage real quick. But Justice fighting through it, reverses it, and now Justice on top with the like maneuver. Erikson though looking for his own opening. He's going to do it with a stiff shot to the face of Justice. And that's going to rock Justice back to the ropes. And another stiff forearm shot. And Justice is starting to wobble a little bit. An Irish whip, a reversal by Justice, sends Erikson off, catches him with a hip toss. And a hip toss on the big man, very surprising. And a scoop body slam. And Justice has Erikson on the run as he nails him with a vicious clothesline. And Justice very fired up for the moment. Quite the adrenaline rush. Erikson going to the outside. He knows he's in a lot of trouble right now. Justice doing a very effective job of taking it to Erikson in the early goings of this contest. Erikson, realizing he's in trouble, went to the outside to regroup, went back into the ring just long enough to break up the referee's 10 count. And he's going to take his time getting back in this one. And he finally does, as Erikson steps through the ropes there. Justice waiting and watching. Erikson very cautious after being surprised by Justice early on. This time Erikson's going to come out of the lockup on top with a side headlock. Trying to bring Justice down to the mat. Justice doing a good job of staying on his feet here. Very strong, very powerful. He's going to muscle Erikson over to the ropes and he shoves him off. But Erikson runs off head of Steve and nails him with a big shoulder block off the ropes. But this time Justice with a hip toss. And once again, a scoop slam on Erikson. And a Mafia kick straight to the face. And that's going to send Erikson to the outside of the ring. Justice goes to the outside. Now he's stalking Erikson, not wanting to let up for a single moment. And he slams Erikson face first into the canvas. And he rolls him back into the ring. And Justice going in right after him. This is what you gotta do when you have an athlete as skilled and as strong as Erikson. You don't want to let up for a second. And Justice is taking it to him as he brings him back up to his feet, sends him off the ropes, catches him with a back elbow, goes for a lateral press, hooks the leg. One count only though. And Erikson, thumb to the eye of Justice. Justice with obscured vision stumbles back into the corner, and Erikson going right after him. And that's a big opening for the Canadian Lion. Shot to the side of the head, brings him out. Big slam, and Erikson's a very big, very tall man. And once he gets you up high, you gotta think about how long that fall back down to the mat is. Justice doesn't have to think about it though. Justice is feeling it. And the Canadian Lion cinching in a rear headlock. Using his body weight to bring Justice down to the mat, making it much more difficult for him to muscle out of it. Erikson with a very distinct weight advantage. The referee's going to drop the arm of Justice. One more time, that's two. If it drops another time, it's all over. And he drops it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Justice still in this one. Still in this one, hanging on. And Erikson holding on to that rear headlock for all he's worth. Justice, though, finding the positioning, gets up to a vertical base. Shot to the gut, but Erikson nails him with a clubbing forearm blow across the back. That sends Justice back down to his knees. Erikson sends him off the ropes. Massive clothesline. Erikson goes over. That will press with the arm. The elbow across the face of Justice. And right back to the rear headlock, right back to the leverage advantage, using the body weight, keeping Justice down the mat as he tries to wear him down and soften him up for an opportunity to pin him later or possibly make him pass out due to deprivation of oxygen. The fans very behind Justice though, and Justice beating off of them for all he's worth. And once again, Justice finds himself in a spot where he has to find the position to make his way to a vertical base, and he does it on a jawbreaker. And Erikson stumbling backwards. Justice, though, needs to find a way to capitalize and quick. This is an opening. You only get so many in a contest. Justice, though, back up on his feet, comes running off the ropes, hits Erikson with a series of shots on the left jaw. Erikson on rubber legs, and one more stiff shot. That's going to send Erikson down to the mat. And Justice needs to move very quickly here. He needs to make a statement and how in this ring, in this contest against Erikson. And a big back body drop. That's going to help do it. Justice, who has been on the short end for so long, now turning things around. Hook of the leg, one count only. Justice, so you see that look on his face. He's frustrated, but he's not deterred at all by the fact he didn't get the victory there as he goes for a vertical suplex. Erikson, though, blocking it with his positioning and his frame, picks him up, hooks the leg, cradle, hand up, cradle, brain buster. Good Lord Almighty, that's going to be it.